Good evening. My name is Noah Franklin and this is my video project. And today, we're going to be talking about...
That's right, Tutankhamun, more famously known by his nickname King Tut. And another one of his titles is the Boy King. All this because he was the only person to ever step to the throne at the youngest age possible, which was 9 years old. Alongside that, Tut was considered to be one of some of the most popular rulers in ancient Egypt, along with other people, such as Ramses II and Cleopatra. Now that I have your attention, let's begin. Tutankhamun was born as the son of an infamous pharaoh known as Akhenaten, formerly known as Amenhotep IV. During this person's reign, his efforts overthrew ancient Egypt's standard polytheistic religion, thus replacing it with his own monotheistic religion, Atenism, revolving around the sun known as Aten and Aten only. And everyone disliked that. Luckily, this is when Tut rose to power. By the time Akhenaten died, Tutankhamun had now claimed the title of pharaoh for himself. But this time, he would undo everything his father Akhenaten had did, simply by restoring the old ancient Egyptian religion, thereby shutting down Atenism for good. All of this had helped Egypt return to its former glory. Despite his name being known as Tutankhamun, his original name was supposed to be Tutankhaten, which meant living image of Aten. However, he renamed himself Tutankhamun, which means living image of Amun instead of Aten. During his third year, he put an end to the worship of Aten, and restored power back to Amun, the king of the gods. Thus the ban on the cult of Amun was lifted, and traditional privileges were restored to its priesthood. Thebes has once again returned to being the capital city, leaving the former city of Akhetaten abandoned. Later on, he initiated building projects, particularly at Karnak, the largest temple in Egypt. This was where he laid out the Sphinx Avenue, which would lead to the Temple of Mut. Monuments defaced under Akhenaten were restored, and new cult images of the god Amun were created. The traditional festivals were now celebrated again. His restoration stela that stood in front of Karnak says,
"The temples of the gods and goddesses were in ruins. Their shrines were deserted and overgrown. Their sanctuaries were as non-existent, and their courts were used as roads. The gods turned their backs upon this land. If anyone made a prayer to a god for advice, he would never respond."
So basically, this all described everything that happened in Akhenaten's reign. However, when Tutankhamun died, many of his projects were left incomplete, and they were either completed or usurped by his successors, especially Horemheb, who succeeded his father Ai, who, in turn, ruled after Tutankhamun. The result of the discovery of his tomb led to him being famous by a monumental amount. Because of this, he got the attention of people from all around the modern world, thus becoming a popular figure in pop culture. His appearance was featured in many things, from magazines to museums, and his artifacts are still going all around the world, which started in 2019 and will end in 2022. So basically that's about everything I can explain about Tutankhamun. Hope you enjoyed this video project, and I will see you again much later.